What if I was in Dragon Ball? Let's get back into it. So they're at it. So for the reward of winning the 3 tournaments, they're given the Super Dragon Balls again. And they don't really know what to use it for, so they let Beerus use it. Beerus says that he wants the fluffiest pillow, and Christian says, don't use that wish, I can get you that. He says, I'm not a liar like King Vegeta was. Goku just goes. He goes, Vegeta says, alright, that's fair. He did. That was pretty stupid. He was selfish. Goku's just laughing his head off. He says, so don't waste your wish on that. I'll get that for you. Plus, even if I don't get you the softest pillow, you still can't kill me, because I'm way stronger than you. So whatever. I'm not challenging you, I'm just saying, like, I'll get you the pillow. Let's just find something else. He says, ooh, I know. Why don't we ask for, like, a barrier around Earth or something so it can't be destroyed? Or something like make Earth like put like a barrier that's like we can't see and we can go through it, but when like it detects an object or like an asteroid, it just destroys it instantly. And maybe like we could like put in names of all the villains in the universe, and whenever we detect them, it erases them from existence with little to no difficulty. He says, alright, so they finally do that and they get a barrier around Earth. Christian's like, alright, well I just protected Earth. So once they get that, Earth is pretty much really safe. They have to put the things into it. All villains that are supposed to be there will be executed off the face of the Earth, if they're even spotted. So next, Christian, Goku, and Vegeta go some Grand Prix training, seeing Hit and Jiren there. He says, frick, we're gonna get wrecked. Hit has insane potential, and Jiren's been training there for a long time. Oh my, I have so many login bonuses! Probably because I haven't collected them. The tape is over, I am a part of you. Rewind that part of you, I am a part. So, basically, after another 2 years of Grand Prix training, they're all really good. When they get back, we ask Christian if he still wants to become an angel. Christian says no. We questions, why doesn't he want to be an angel anymore? He says, cause I learned from the Grand Prix that angels can't fight mortals. And if Goku becomes immortal, and if I become an angel, and Goku stays as immortal, because I already know Vegeta's probably going to be a god of destruction, I'm not going to be able to. I'm just gonna be stuck there, not able to fight. Well, Goku and Vegeta take all the fun. I'm just gonna be staying here, yelling, and I cry inside, and I yell from the depths of my lungs. What the is going on with my life? Plus, I don't really want to live an immortal life, because that's just boring. He says, also, I don't want to become a god, because, well, gods are boring. I have to go do all work, and I'm lazy. He says, so, yeah, I guess I'll just stay immortal, and if Vegeta wants to become a god, I'll just challenge him, and either way, I'm still gonna win. He says, but whatever. So a lot of training later, like a giant amount of training later, he's like, these two are insanely strong. Zeno also wants to have something else. He wants a giant tournament between all the universes again, like the Tournament of Power, but first, he wants the Grand Prix to train everyone, so everyone's insanely strong, so the tournament's even more fun than before. So, basically, Universe 11, Jiren, Toppo can't actually enter, but I'm gonna say he can for a logic. For some logic, because I want to say that Jiren can join, because I mean Toppo, because Toppo is technically going to be the next god. Let's just say he becomes it in like 5 years. So Zeno will be announcing a tournament in the next year. Zeno will wait for a year, because Grand Prix needs to train all of them to make it fun. So the Grand Prix goes every month. He trains every single person for a month. Every universe he trains for there in a month. And everyone gets insanely strong, except Universe 7, because they don't really gain much progress. But they do gain a lot of progress. Goten and Trunks have their teen. Christian says, "Hey Goten, you should get a cool haircut. Or actually you should stay like Goku's hair. I kinda like that. So what if you look like Goku? You look more like Goku Black if anything. So don't wear Goku Black's clothing or you're gonna be assumed as Goku Black." So basically, yeah, he wants to start to train Goten since he's kind of being surpassed. He wants to train Gohan too. He says, "Gohan, I have a plan. He says, "Gohan, you still have your tail, right?" He goes, "Yes." He said, Christian yeets up a power ball. So does Goten still have a tail? No, I don't want to give Goten the tail. I don't want to. Then he says, "Control it, Gohan." Gohan can easily control the Grade 8 form, and he says, "Turn Super Saiyan!" He says, "Okay." He turns Super Saiyan in Grade 8, and he goes, "Ah!" He says, "Nice! Now, try and control it and make yourself small." When Gohan does this, he gets Super Saiyan 4. He says, "Alright, train in that form for a while. I gotta teach Goten a new form that I know he'll love." He says, "Hey Goten, does your mom want you to have a good career?" Goten says, "Yeah." He says, "Why don't you just try and become a god of destruction or some crap? You could ask Beerus to train you. And maybe ask Beerus if, since you want to be his successor, you could technically be it. Because, if Zeno does tournaments, we're here to go do the tournaments. So then, yeah, we could just battle all the tournaments up and have so much fun. That would be awesome. Right?" They'd say. He says, "Yeah, because then, whenever I get to use the Super Dragon Balls," he says, No, I mean, just go wish for tons of money from the Dragon Balls and then just give it, and then just go train under Beerus for a couple of years, and maybe," he says, "but I think I know a way for you to actually become the god. I know how to get on Beerus's night side for you." He says, "How?" He says, "Learn to become a chef, that's how. Ask your mom how to cook. Then, if she teaches you, you could cook for Beerus sometimes, and maybe he'll accept you." He says, "That's awesome." Basically, after 5 days, I'll be right back. The door's closed. I can't use it. Cameron's gotta get a COVID test. Cameron, I want you in your room. It's bad news besides bad news.
Come here, Cam.
Isaac has COVID. Huh.
They have a test available at 12:20. Get your ass ready.
I saw school.
You told me it was over at 11.
No,
Bring Cameron here.
Well, whatever, I'm going back into recording. So, after about a month of Chi-Chi teaching Goten how to cook, he's finally a master chef. He can cook everything. Then he heads off. Christian takes him to Beerus' planet and says, "Hey, Lord Beerus, you mind training Goten?" He says, "Why?" Christian says, "Because he..." Damn it, I'll be right back. Why? Why? I was never near him. I'm going to take up most of my day tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow we have to go. Whatever, let's just get started. Basically, he would jump. So basically, after a year of Goten being trained by Beerus, well, actually, he's trained by Beerus for 6 months, and then he goes to the Grand Priestess place for 6 months. He is strong. Like, and Goten's got a brand new form that I won't be saying. Alright, moving on to the next tournament of power. So, let's get started. When it starts, Gohan tells him that he has a brand new form, besides Super Saiyan 4. Christian says, cool, what is it? He says, I call this Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker. He says, oh, yo, that is insane. I'm off for way, yo. He's like, that's so good, Gohan. You're a good student. You're probably one of the best students I've ever known. That was a quick evolving, but I want to see what Goten can do, too. Because he's been training 6 months with Beerus and 6 months with the Grand Priest. He says, what? He goes, well, you can't really leave Earth. And Goten's got it all covered. Gohan's got his money thing all covered. So that's why Chi-Chi let him go. Christian's moderating Goten. He's moderating him. I hate saying that. Moderating him. Basically, he's watching him to see how he does. Then Goten goes up against Toppo. Toppo and him would start to fight. He says, whoa, guys, that's so cool. They say, what? Goten, show him. And he says, Toppo, you show him too. They both power up into their God Destruction forms, going into their full power. He says, how is a child going to become a god? He says, in the next 20 years, he'll probably become the god. He says, will you even be alive then? He says, I'll probably just get an immortal. Oof. I'm just gonna get off for this. I can't